cross purposes, you'd be hard-pressed to match what Biden and his team are doing right now. Now let's go through the steps one by one. Number one, destroy America's energy independence. Like we all know this, he aims to obliterate our oil and gas industry. Our energy supplies from Louisiana to Pennsylvania to California would power us for about 400 years or so. But the Greenie Act, pulling Biden's strings, want it shut down. And as a result, well, Americans are suffering. High prices for everything, and still they're climbing. And Biden's sappy anecdotes about his childhood, they don't help.
We're going through an incredible transition that is taking place that's bad. The price of gas at the pump is something that I told you, heard me say before, would be a matter of great discussion at my kitchen table when I was a kid growing up.
Oh, he's still with that tired old line. Now, the transition, yeah, come on. I love the meaningless euphemisms by Biden. Like, day by day, this anti-fossil fuel obsession is making us weaker. So we've gone from self-sufficient to dependent. We're beggars for energy from despots around the world. Now, step two is to make China rich and powerful.
Competition that's healthy is good. This is the reason why I've held the view for so many years and continue to hold the view that a rising China is a positive development.
So, of course, 11 years later, Biden will reward China for all that good behavior during COVID by lifting Trump's tariffs on made-in-China goods that enter the United States. Yeah, I wish I were joking.
Are you considering taking down some of those tariffs?
I'm talking with the Secretary when we get home. I am considering it. We do not impose any of those tariffs. They're imposed by the last administration, and they're under consideration.
Clearly, this is what he'd like to do, lift the tariffs. And the only reason he's not done it yet is because he's afraid of the voters. And pathetic as it is, the GOP leadership, they also want them lifted like yesterday. And our enrichment of the CCP also extends to America's colleges and universities that gladly matriculate more than 300,000 Chinese students every year. Now, when Biden was vice president, the number was about half that, but he was giddy.
Last year, 130,000 Chinese were studying in the United States. They're really good. We're going to try to keep some of them. I'm only joking. But they are.
Creepy. But high-profile federal criminal investigations of Chinese spies and academia, they should have pushed us to stop the practice long ago, but we didn't.
The chairman of Harvard University's chemistry department arrested by FBI agents, charged with lying about more than $1 million in payments from the Chinese government. A Boston University researcher accused of being a secret operative of the Chinese military. Another Harvard researcher caught at the airport allegedly trying to smuggle biological materials to China.
Oh, what could go wrong? Biological materials going to China? Now, during the Trump administration, the federal law enforcement got very serious about stopping Chinese espionage on these college campuses. But under Biden, China, of course, is getting a free pass. Now, at the same time, Biden and many GOP old guard types want us to get deeper into the Eastern European quagmire by sending what will undoubtedly end up being hundreds of billions of dollars in weapons to Ukraine.